and will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly, and bless it to all fair prosperity. There shall the pairs of faithful lovers be, wedded with Theseus, all in jollity.
Fairy King, attend and mark, I do hear the morning lark.
Then, my queen, in silence sad, trip we after the nightshade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night, that I sleeping here was found, with these mortals on the ground.
Alright, wow. There's a lot that just happened. Let's go all the way back to like 125. So Oberon's watching. What is he saying? So we need to go all the way back to 125. Oberon gives this huge speech all the way on page 125. He gives this huge speech. What is he letting us know? He's watching Titania. What is he telling us? I saw Tyler's hand first.
I think he's saying he misses her.
Okay. He misses her. So as a result, what does he do? What does he do? What does he do to her?
He puts the neck on her eyes and tries to make her weaken.
And what?
And like they make up and are happy.
So puts the nectar on her eyes. What happens to her when he puts the nectar on her eyes?
He wakes her up.
And then what's changed about her when she wakes up?
She's not. At first she was mad at him, and now like she's happy to see him and all that.
So something specifically changes about her when she wakes up. Think about what happened to Lysander when he woke up. Ow. When Lysander woke up, go to Kimberly.
She saw. I'm one first one she saw when she was in love with
Good. So she's not in love with the dog anymore, Tyler. What happened to her? What happened to her?
She fell back in love with Oberon.
Good. So she wakes up, she's no longer in love with the donkey, and now she's back in love with Oberon. Good. What does Puck do? What does Puck then do? What does he tell Puck to do? Marvin?
He said remove
A little louder?
the donkey.
Yeah, so he removes the donkey head from the actor, Nick Bottom. And so now things have come back to normal. What do Titania and Oberon, what do they do now that they're back on the same page? They're doing something that they didn't do before. They stopped doing it and started messing up the world, and now they're doing it. Serenity?
Dancing.
They're dancing, good. And where are they going to dance? Where are they now? What event are they going to dance at? Back to Serenity. What event's coming up?
A wedding.
Between?
Theseus and Hippolyta.
Excellent job. Okay. A wedding between Theseus and Hippolyta. They're going to dance there. Excellent job. Okay. So let's make sure that we're on the same page. Eternity, please read our summary for us.
Oberon explained to Robin that Titania gave him the Indian voice, so Oberon puts nectar on her eyes to take off Titania's veil. Titania wakes up telling Oberon she had a dream when she was in love with Max. Oberon directs Robin to remove Bottom's as head and restore his proper head. Titania and Oberon dance and plan to dance again tomorrow at Theseus' wedding. As they exit, Titania asks Oberon to tell her how she ended up on the ground with these mortals.
Right. Notice how he doesn't tell her. She's like, wait, why am I on the ground with these human beings? What's going on? He's like, oh, dips out. Because that would be kind of an awkward thing to talk about. Okay, go ahead and open your laptops back up. Go to MC2. It's now open. Okay, so there's a multiple choice question. It's on the board as well. Please go ahead and open up your laptops and go ahead and do that. You'll have the next 2 minutes to complete these 2 questions. Most of us in here are on track for about a +4 at this point for showing grit and showing zest. Let's keep up the good work. Make sure we're finishing all of our multiple choice. I see that Jada and Mara are working on the multiple choice questions. So is Amber and Tyler. Tony's doing a great job. Eternity's doing a great job. Serenity's already finished up. Good job, Marvin. We're doing this one independently. We will discuss it as a class. just about under a minute left. Guys, I do realize that there is a wasp on the ceiling. I can see that. If we don't bother it, it will not bother us. Okay? So if we don't bother the wasp, it will not bother us. And I will promise to dive in front of anyone that it tries to go after. I also have some wasp spray that I'll use. Come here, please don't yell out. I can still hear some muttering about it, guys. Folks on our questions? Okay, who thinks they got the right answer? Or I should say knows they got the right answer and would like to flex a little bit and tell us what the correct answer is. First of all, make sure you read the question and the answer. Tamira, go ahead.
How does Oberyn feel about Titania after seeing her with Bottom? I pick D. He feels sorry for her.
Excellent job, okay? He feels sorry for her. He doesn't really feel... Like, if we go through the answers, right, he's not really angry about it. He doesn't say anything that's angry. He's not, he's not, like, going, like, trying to break him up or fight, or anything like that would show that he's angry, okay? He doesn't care about them. Well, if he didn't care, he would just leave or he wouldn't say anything about them, right? When you don't care about something, you don't talk about it. You don't deal with it, okay? He's not jealous. If he was jealous, he probably wouldn't have done it in the first place, right? He's the one who orchestrated and made all this happen. If you're jealous, right, probably would not have made her fall in love in the first place. He feels sorry for her. He's like, dang, that's what this looks like? She's in love with some guy that looks like a donkey? Okay. So she's definitely feeling sorry. What about number 2? What line best helps us know the answer? Jason, go ahead.
What text best supports your answer to question 1? I got B. Her dotage now I do begin to pity.
Good. Okay. What word in letter B or answer B best? Back to you, Jason. What word?
Pity.
Excellent job. What does it mean to pity somebody? Back to you.
To feel sorry.
Good. Okay. If you, for example, if you saw a dog just like roaming the streets and it didn't have a lot, like it looked like it didn't have food or taken care of, it had mangy skin, and you might feel pity for that dog. You might feel sorry for it, right? If somebody else gets in trouble, right? You might feel bad for them. You might pity them. Okay. So these are all great examples. Okay, moving on. We're on page 143. I'm sorry, we're on page 129. Yeah, top of page 129.
Exeunt. Horns winded within. Enter Theseus, Hippolyta, Aegeus, and train.
Go, one of you, find out the forester, for now our observation is performed. And since we have a varward of the day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds uncouple in the western valley. Let them go. Dispatch, I say, and find the forester.
Exit an attendant.
We will, fair queen, up to the mountain's top, and mark the musical confusion of hounds and echo in conjunction.
I was with Hercules and Cadmus once, where in a wood of Crete they bayed the bear, with hounds of Sparta. Never did I hear such gallant chiding. For besides the groves, the skies, the fountains, every region near seemed all one mutual cry. I never heard so musical a discord, such sweet thunder.
My hounds are bred out of the Spartan kind, so flew, so sanded, and their heads are hung with ears that sweep away the morning dew. Grip-kneed and dew-lapped like Thessalian bulls, slow in pursuit, but matched in mouth like bells, each under each. A cry more tunable was never holed to, nor cheered with horn, in Crete, in Sparta, nor in Thessaly. Judge what you hear. But soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep, and this, Lysander. This Demetrius is, this Helena, old Nidar's Helena. I wonder of their being here together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rite of May. and hearing our intent came here in grace our solemnity. But speak, Aegeus, is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Go, bid the huntsmen wake them with their horns.
Horns and shout within.
Okay, what's just happened? So who's now come into the play? So who's now? And by the way, let's just what setting are they in? Where are they? Where are they still located, Attorney?
The forest.
They're still in the forest. So now who has come into the forest? Who has now walked into the forest, Jason?
Theseus.
And?
Aegeus.
And?
Hippolyta.
Yeah, good, right? It's Theseus, Aegeus, and Theseus Boo Boo, right? Hippolyta. What are they doing? This is a tough one. What are they doing? First of all, what day is today? It's a big day for Theseus and Hippolyta. What day is today? It's been about 4 days since we started this book. In the book, not for us. Kimberly? Yeah, it's their wedding day. Good. And what are they doing on the morning of their wedding day, Amber?
I think they're hunting.
Good, they're hunting. What clues in here told you that they were hunting?
They were talking about hunting horns and also hounds.
Good. They've got these horns that they used to hunt, and then hounds. What are hounds, Amber?
Dogs.
Good. Okay, they're dogs that are used for hunting. Dogs will smell out the prey, right? Deer or rabbits, whatever they're going after. And also dogs can run ahead of the group and like attack the animals and kind of get them injured a little bit for the other folks to get there. Okay? What do they find? They don't find any animals. What do they, well, depends whether humans are animals. What do they find? What do they find? This is the Eternity and Serenity show. A little bit of Tyler on the side. A little bit of Jason. Go ahead. Eternity.
They find out Hermia, Helena, Lysander, and Demetrius.
Good. They find all 4 of them there. Let's make sure we got our summary that's correct. I'll just read this one quickly. Theseus directs the servant to find forest which Hippolyta can hear the music of his hounds. Theseus and Aegeus stumble upon the lovers sleeping in the forest. They wake up, and Theseus asks why enemies were sleeping next to each other. He's kind of confused. We're going to skip this multiple choice question. Okay? We're kind of out of time. Or not out of time, but we just want to make sure we're on the right spot. Okay, 244. Okay, make sure that we're following along. We're on line 244. I'm sorry, 144. 144. Okay. So middle of page 131. I'm going to wait till I see everybody with the book out in the middle of page 131. Trevon?
Lysander, Demetrius, Helena, and Hermia wake and start up.
Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine is past. Begin these wood birds but to couple now.
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world, that hatred is so far from jealousy, to sleep by hate, and fear no enmity?
My lord, I shall reply amazedly, half sleep, half waking, but as yet I swear I cannot truly say how I came here. But as I think, for truly would I speak, and now do I bethink me, so it is, I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might, without the peril of the Athenian law.
Enough, enough, my lord, you have enough. I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away. They would, Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you and me. You of your wife, and me of my consent. Of my consent that she should be your wife.
My lord, fair Helen told me of their stealth, of this their purpose hither to this wood, and I in fury hither followed them, fair Helena in fancy following me. But, my good lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is. My love to Hermia melted as the snow, seems to me now as the remembrance of an idle god which in my childhood I did dote upon. And all the faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and the pleasure of mine eye, is only Helena. To her, my lord, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia. But, like in sickness, did I loathe this food, but as in health, come to my natural taste. Now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we more will hear anon. Aegeus, I will overbear your will, for in the temple by and by with us these couples shall eternally be knit. And for the morning now is something worn, our purposed hunting shall be set aside. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3. We'll hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
Exeunt Theseus.
Okay, so they find the lovers, and what does Lysander just say straight up? Like, he ain't scared. What does Lysander just tell everybody from the get-go? What does he just say straight up on 131? What does he tell us, Jada? I'm sorry? Lysander says something before, so Demetrius has a whole lot to say, but Lysander says something first. What does Lysander say they were doing in the woods? What does he admit? I can barely hear. What is Lysander? What does he say they're doing in the woods? He says that he doesn't mix waking up. What does he say? Why does he say that they're in the woods to begin with? Yeah, says they're running away. So he admits to Theseus and Aegeus, like, yo, I'm running away, I'm taking your daughter, and I'm not scared about it. What does Aegeus want? What does he get mad about and wants?
He wants some punishment by law.
And what would that? What kind of punishment would that include?
I think him getting killed.
Yeah, so he wants Lysander to be put to death, okay? What does Demetrius say, right? Because Aegeus is like, and Demetrius, you should want him dead too, because you love Hermia. Then what does Demetrius say? This is kind of weird. What does Demetrius tell us, Kimberly?
He said that he followed them to get Hermia back, but then he realized that he loved Helena instead of Hermia.
Good. What do we know as the audience? Why does Demetrius love Helena? Why does he love Helena? What do we know that Demetrius doesn't and no one else does, except for Oberon and Robin? What do we know that no one else does? Ronnie? Good. So we know that it's not for, he doesn't truly love her, but we know that, remember, that one hasn't been reversed yet. What does he compare his love to for Helena? I'm sorry, for Hermia. For Hermia, what does he compare it to?
Snow.
Snow, doing what?
Melting.
Yeah. For any of you guys, I grew up in Chicago, so there's a lot of snow on the ground, but snow will stay there for like a day or a week or even a month, but it always melts away. So he's describing his love for her like, yo, it was just there and it melted away. It was temporary, okay? He's using snow as a metaphor for I'm sorry, it's actually simile, it's as. Okay, that's what we got. Can somebody read our summary first? Lickety split. Jason?
Lysander explains that he is not completely sure how they got there, but he thinks he was escaping from Athens with Hermia. Aegeus gets upset and wants Lysander to be punished. Then Demetrius explains that he is now in love with Helena. Theseus refuses to punish Lysander and says that 2 couples will join him in the temple to be married.
Yeah, he's like, nah, we ain't gonna kill anybody. Like, it all kind of lines up, right? Like, hey, Demetrius ain't mad about it, right? So why would we need to kill folk? Lysander and Hermia can be together. Helena and Demetrius can be together. Shoot, I'm getting married today. Y'all want to get married today? Let's do it. Okay? So that's pretty much his opinion. He's just like, look, I make the rules. I'm going to move on. All right, we're going to just do the rest of it and then the exit taking. We're almost done. Okay?
Hippolyta, Aegeus, and Train.
These things seem small and undistinguishable.
Methinks I see these things with parted eye when everything seems double.
So methinks. And I have found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own and not my own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. Do not you think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my father.
And Hippolyta.
And he did bid us follow to the temple.
Why then we are awake. Let's follow him, and by the way let us recount our dreams.
Exeunt.
So they're basically like, I'm just turning this up because we got about 4 minutes left for exit ticket. Basically, they're just like, was that a dream or real? And they're like, I guess it was a dream. And they're like, okay, I guess they're not sure about it. And they're like, okay, I guess this is for real now that he's going to let us get married, so let's go and just roll with it. So they go off. We'll finish up the last little part of the scene. You can go ahead and log on, go to your exit ticket. There's 6 questions. It should take us about 5 minutes to get those 6 questions done. We're going to begin now. Okay, so again, just go to ET for exit ticket. And there's 6 questions. Remember that plus you for